then we have the 16. Okay, I think you are already familiar with the operating water. Okay. So with this type, so we have the S-type separator, which is we have the discharge slide. We call that the discharge slide. Okay. During the operation, if the separators are at the full speed, okay, what we are going to do, we have to apply this operating water. Okay, operating water. Okay. During startup, okay, MB15 will be open. 15 will be open. That is high flow. Normally, the MB15 is for discharge. Okay, 15 is for discharge. For example, with this number, as we have the MB16, 10. But this S-type model, normally we are applying this priming water. That's why we have to start with the MB15 or SB15. We call that manifold valve or solid valve with SB15. So we start with the priming water because here this is a hydraulic type of the valve. Okay, we don't have a spring. In the other type of the separators, we have the spring, which is already this valve plug is already closed the draining hose for the 16. That's why with the other type of separator, during testing of the valve, first we are going to introduce the 16. Okay, 16. So the 16. But with this S-type model, so we start with the 15. That is high flow. The use of that one, high flow, is for priming water. Okay, it's already open. So 15, then pass through this area, then go into the water drying chamber. Okay, pass through this area, then it will move inward. Okay, it will move inward. The water will move inward. Okay, next. Then the water will come here. Then it pass through that area, going to the under the operating slide. But with your operating slide, this is already still open. So your valve doesn't still yet the draining holes. Okay, so it doesn't get drain yet these draining holes. Okay. Then at the same time, with this holder, so you will see there's a water going out, so that is a draining hose. Okay, that is a draining hose for the operations. Next is still the 15, the priming water is to open. Then the purpose of that is to have the water on that holder at the bottom. This one, the water will pass through that area, then pass through that opening chamber. Normally, you will see here, we have the chamber. We have the opening chamber and then we have the closing chamber. We have two chambers, opening and closing chamber. At the bottom, we call that the closing chamber, and then the upper part between the valve body and the holder, the operating slide, we call that opening chamber. Okay, and then we have the nozzle. Okay, so first high flow going to that area, going there, then that one, then the purpose is going to that area. But some of the water will escape here. One, then it will pass through that area, then it will drain by the drain. This nozzle, then it passes through that area. Then some of the excess water will also escape. Okay. Normally, this priming water, the purpose of that one is just only going on that area. Okay, the SP18 is now closed. Okay. Then it will continue to drain off some of the water because we have the drain valves. Okay. When it's already, because right now you have still the pressure on the opening chamber. When it's drain this operating water, then it will overcome the pressure from the upper part. Then it will go into close the valve plug. Okay, now it's going to close the valve plug, so it's now seal off these training holes. Okay. Okay. Normally, that is the purpose of the priming water. It's just only for placement for the spring. Okay. The placement for the spring. That one under the operating slide. Okay. It's just only the replacement for the spring so that your valve plug is going to seal off the draining holes. Okay. The next is, what should be the next? Is 16. What do we call this for the 16?
Low flow.
Low pressure. At the same time, what is the operations for that? SP16. When you say SP16, for the operations is closing water. Okay. When you say closing water, okay, the water should be going to under the sliding valve. So it will going to seal off the valve loop to the valve loop. Okay. So right now, so we have the discharge slide. So we are going to introduce the SP16. So we are going to introduce it SP16. Okay. So at the same time, with this kind of model, we just only have one connections. We have only one connections with the 15 and 16. But there is only one line, but there are two valves, one for high flow and one for low flow. Okay. Now it's open the SP16 model, then going to the periphery, then it will move inward, then it pass through to the hole going under the sliding valve, then by means of the centrifugal force, the water will flow to the periphery. Then when it's enough pressure, then we're going to seal off the discharge slide to the valve loop. Seal off to the valve loop. Okay. That is the 16. That is the closing water. Okay. Next. Then the SP16 is closed again. Okay. Now it's time for the operation. Okay, for operation, then you have the oil going in. Which of the oil going in to the separator. Okay, the inlet, you have also the outlet. You have the process. Okay. Next thing is, for example, is we have time between slot discharge. Normally in your separators, what is the time between slot discharge? 60 minutes. 2 hours or 60 minutes. So sometimes depending on the quality of the fuel. It depends.
30 minutes.
Okay. So 30 minutes, so depending. Okay. Sometimes when you have the fuel is not based on the quality of the fuel, so we are also going to adjust the time between slot discharge. Okay. So, examples, we have already the time between slot discharge, so we're going to initiate what we are going to initiate. So, what are our procedures before discharging? For example, we do the manual operations. So, we do the discharging. First, with this kind of machine, so we have to put the tray valve into circulations. Okay, circulations to stop the feed going into the separator. Okay, next. So stop, then it will going to open the high flow. High flow on that area, going there, going there, on that area, then next is, then you want to go through here, going there, then it will fill the area, then it will pass through going to opening chamber. So some of the water will escape here on the nozzle, then it will going to start the pressure here. Okay, until it will overcome the pressure under the closing chamber. When it's not pressure, then it will going to discharge. So some of the water from under the discharge slide will escape here. Then some of the water will escape, also continue escaping. Then some of the water will escape under the closing chamber. Closing chamber, then it will escape on the draining hose. Okay. Then discharge. Okay. And then as the DDT is closed, then it will going back to the same as the priming water. Okay. It will going back the same as priming water. Will be started. Then next is you have to open again the 16. The purpose of 16 is going under the discharge slide. Also, we are not pulling anymore this sliding valve. This is a different thing with the old one. Okay. So, you have any questions about it? Anyway, we are going also to study and we are going to discuss on the power body.
MB10 niya sir,
Ang MB10, that is during operations on the S-type separator, so we have backup system. So we just call it conditioning, and then during operation it is conditioning, and then after, for example, discharging, so we call it displacement water. Before discharge, so it will introduce again water for displacement, so it will move the oil inward.